quick recording here of the GTX 980 with basically a 4th Gen i7. It's a Xeon variant. So yeah, just testing out the GTX 980. Alright, let's go. We're playing Apex Legends. Once we land, I'll show you the settings. Everything is basically on high. I have VSync off. You can watch the FPS in the left-hand corner of the screen. Just have MSI Afterburner running, so it gives a nice overlay. There you can watch the FPS in the top left-hand corner. So yeah, right now we're at about 70 FPS, 80 FPS, 82. Do we want this? No, we don't. Alright. Yeah, so we'll just play as long as, until I die, basically. Yeah, let's just give you an idea for performance. It's really smooth. Jeez, I'm so many of the same pistol. So yeah, we'll go over the settings quickly. Settings under video. So yeah, high enabled. This is on low, high. 4 gigabytes of video memory, that's what the card has. So yeah, basically everything is on high except this spot shadow detail, which is on low. Yeah, these are the default settings for the GTX 980. And it runs really smooth. And this is I think the EVGA classified variant, so you can overclock it if you like. I'm just running at the stock settings, so. Because I know not everyone wants to overclock, but you do get a couple FPS and free performance. Like, the card runs really cool. I don't know why, I get experience with different cards and stuff. Like some cards, it looks like they have a big beefy cooler on them, but they run hot, and then others, well, they just run really well. Yeah, obviously it'd be better if you could hear what was going on here, but this is more just show you what kind of FPS you can expect. Let's see, we're comfortably above the 60 FPS. We don't need this. Yeah, we're good. So right now we're just about 60 FPS, which is pretty good. You can also see it's kind of small, but you might be able to see the CPU usage if you're watching this back at 1080p. Yeah, we're not anywhere close to 100, like, and we fluctuate kind of 60, 50. Right now we're in like the 40, 30s, but it'll really depend. Like this combo, like, still a really good experience. I believe the CPU, the Xeon CPU variant, this is the E5-1620. The i7 variant of this is the i7-4820K, 40K, I believe. Like, I don't think this one's overclockable, but the i7 equivalent would be the, yeah, i7 4820K. I don't see anybody. It's interesting, they just pinged. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wow. I guess you can't stay up there. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not really good, but this should give you an idea of what kind of FPS to expect. It's kind of interesting how everyone lived. Whoa, what the? Almost looked like I was climbing that for a second. What is this? Full auto high accuracy? Yeah, I guess we'll switch that. Oh, it looks pretty too. Get rid of that. But yeah, this is actually a longer recording. Generally I die by now, but you know, it's a lucky day. Alright, we just heal up. I don't even know how we live that. Yeah, but now we're at about 52 FPS, but like we're on all high settings right now, and you can see the GPU usage is at 100%, so it's really respectable. And this graphics card will compare to about a GTX 1066 gigabyte, so still pretty good. Yeah, we're about 50, 60, 62 FPS now. So yeah, this is actually a longer recording, luckily. Generally, yes, as I said, I'd be dead by now, but it's a lucky day. So yeah, you get a longer recording feel. Like even in the gunfights you saw, like, well, I guess if you turn the resolution up, you would see that the FPS like never goes below like 50 or anything. Like right now it was at 54 for a second, so like it does go down, but we're all at high FPS. No, I mean high settings. What I can do is lower all the settings. Hope this doesn't crash the game. Like sometimes it does, but either way, you would have seen that plays pretty good. Yeah, so we just turn the settings down. It still looks really good, but now, like, look, 97, 98, 100 frames. 100, yeah, turning everything down, like, the game still looks great. Like, obviously, you're on low settings, so it's not going to look as superb, but now we're running around at 120 frames per second, like, and because it's 1080p, like, everything still looks really, really respectable. So just gonna see what our team wants to do here. I'm following them, so yeah. just keep playing it out. And if you guys have any questions, like, just please contact me. Either, yeah, contact me either, or drop a comment. Yeah, if this is, cause it's going on YouTube, yeah, drop a comment, and I'll reply. I'll reply to everyone, basically, because I have, like, 0 subs, so always get a quick response. What's the plan? Yeah. No, 84, 89. Yeah. And playing on low settings is actually like, the quality is obviously a little lower, but you get a lot higher frames. Like I was testing a GTX 680 earlier, and that still got you reasonably good frames, even for the age of the card. Like I was playing at least like a 60 frame average. All low settings, of course, 1080p, but you can still get pretty respectable frames. So yeah, there's 7 squads left. Could actually win this. Unlikely, it's because I'm not good, but it is a possibility. Yeah, so we're at 107, 100 frames right now. Yeah, playing on low settings, like, it's still a really great experience. This here texture filtering is also on high, so I wonder if we lower that down a little, what'll happen. Not a big difference, I'll just put that back. 16x. Looks like we're gonna have some company soon. See what our team wants to do. Generally, I would just play it safe just because I'm not that good, but see what our team wants to do. That's really what it'll come down to. Yeah, we're safe. The storm's not going to get us. The nice thing is this guy also has a zip line, so I can always set up different positioning. Wow, 100, yeah, easily over 100 frames. See if I see anyone as we're going up this way. Just want to be careful. Yes, it's got to be really boring without sound. I have headphones on, so yeah, it's a lot different. Yeah, I assume this is, yeah, like online from what I look, this will perform very similarly to the GTX 1060 6GB, so still an excellent choice for a card. We need high ground. See if I can use the alt up there. Can't jump up there. What the? Yeah, this is really cool that this champion or whatever you call him can reposition so high. Sucked to fall down there. Alrighty. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but right now we're at 89, 90, 93 frames per second, and we're loading a lot of the map here. We're just that team full of noobs who sits at the top and watches as the last teams fight it out, and then we pray that we can take out the last team, but we can't. So then we say, well, yeah, it was a close match and we got second. See, at least I can say I got one kill because somehow I was able to get a kill, so. But yeah. Yeah, we're in such a good spot right now. Literally could shoot him right now, but what's the point? This is so funny. Like, this is why this champ is so good. You can just reposition super well, and we're all in the circle more or less, so we're pretty safe. Oh, that's a garbage weapon. Just hoping we don't get screwed up here. Oh, wow, they're shooting back. That's bad. Jesus Christ, where are they? Smokes.